So, about that healthy hydration, how much should we drink of what, and how does it affect our health? So we have Rita Rubin with us from Yavapai Regional Medical Center. She's the host of Your Healthy Kitchen, and she knows all about it. So Rita, nice to have you with us again.
Oh, good to be here as always. Thank you.
Yes, well, I tell you, it's hard to drink. I don't know about you, but you know, water isn't all that fun to drink for me. You know, I'm like weird. And eight glasses. I mean, come on. So okay, so number one. Where do we start with hydrating? Okay.
So, yeah, with that 8 glasses a day, that's actually, it's funny, that's a recommendation that came from a study done by one guy a long time ago.
Like a century ago or something, right?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Okay, I know we have to drink 8 glasses.
Yeah,
so not true, I'm praying?
Well, I think for some people, you know, for him it was true. He just measured fluid in, fluid out, basically, and figured out that he needed 8 glasses a day. But I think the new recommendations recommend maybe 4 to 6 8-ounce glasses a day for women. And
because we're smaller.
We're smaller, usually. Yeah, and 6 to 11 for men. And that also depends on how physically active we are, if we're perspiring a lot, and then also if we're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, because you actually get a lot of fluid and water from those things as well.
Just naturally they come out. But I know your body has to process things, and so I've heard that sometimes if you drink something that's not water, it takes more time to, you know, your body uses up whatever liquid benefit it would get just processing it. You know?
Yeah, well, you know, you still get the benefit of the liquid. You're right. If you're trying to rehydrate after being outside, probably eating, you know, an orange or something is going to take a little longer to
sure, but that moisture still helps.
Fill up your tank. Yeah, and actually, cold. I read recently, cold water gets absorbed faster than room temperature. So if you really want to
get it down fast,
put some ice in it.
Good. Well, it just tastes better anyway.
That's right.
So what should we drink? Is water what we primarily should hydrate with?
Sure, water certainly is preferable, but you actually get hydrated with things like lightly caffeinated beverages, so things like tea or iced tea. You don't really lose a lot of water in something, or you don't dehydrate a lot if you're drinking something that's lightly caffeinated. So tea works, iced tea, coffee, probably not so much, because it's a higher caffeine content.
Now, what about Gatorade? Because I know that like Gatorade is got like if I get a headache from being out in the sun or something too much and not drinking enough water, water won't take my headache away, but Gatorade does because of those electrolytes, I guess.
Sure, I think that's when that type of beverage is indicated.
When you need to, okay.
Yep, if you're out there really working hard and perspiring. Sure. Otherwise, not so much.
So it looks to me like you're making water a little more pleasant to drink.
Yeah, so I have a lot of folks who say the same thing that you just said, that water's not that exciting. So there's a lot of ways to flavor water without adding a lot of sugar or artificial sweetener. Just basically infusing the water with the flavors of fruits and vegetables and herbs.
Wow, okay.
So I have.
It looks beautiful too.
Yeah,
if you want to go with the
looks, you know, and doesn't that tempt you to want to drink?
It does. It totally does. Okay, so you've got lemons in this one.
Lemons in that, and in that I am going to add a little fresh mint that I just got out of my garden this morning, and I like to crush the herbs a little bit just to release a little more of the flavor.
Oh, you're kind of like mulling it or whatever.
Sure. Right.
Okay.
Yep. And then we'll throw in, this is one of my favorite blends, throw in some sliced and peeled cucumber. And I like to make sure that I peel the cucumber when I put it in the water, because the peel, if it soaks for a while, the peel actually makes the water kind of bitter.
Okay, and I know cucumbers can do that anyway when you're using them. If you're not, okay.
Yeah, and the amount of cucumber you put in the water, well, you might want to watch it because the cucumber kind of dominates the flavor.
How interesting, because it's kind of a fresh, open flavor, but then it can sort of take over the lemon even.
It does, yeah. So depending on what you want it to be the strongest
and
flavor.
I honestly would never think of putting cucumber in water.
It's great flavor. It's spa water. You know, if you go to a fancy spa somewhere, you usually see something like that.
I thought you put them on your eyes. No, you drink them too.
That's right. And then I throw a little ginger.
Okay.
I just chopped up some ginger and smashed it up a little bit, again, to release a little of that flavor.
I almost have to ask, what is ginger not good in? Because, you know, you use it in smoothies, you can use it in juicing, you know, it's just...
It's the flavor, and then there's all those health benefits. You know, it's such a powerful antioxidant. And, really wonderful. So this other one, we'll just throw in some ginger and rosemary.
Oh, and you have oranges
and
cucumbers. Okay.
And little rosemary from the
Oh,
garden.
that smells so good. I can smell them both. I mean, the mint when that went in, it's like, wow.
Yeah. And so, you know, some herbs that you might not think about putting in water can work. You can put sage in water, lemon, verbena.
Really?
Yeah, also
Sage?
sage.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit. You know, be careful of the quantity because it will
Okay.
be overpowering if you do.
Oh, gee, these are so beautiful that, I mean, it's decoration. They're just stunning.
Yes, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't that look pretty on a table?
Yeah, they absolutely do with all the colors and then that little sprig of stuff that you put in.
Yep.
Okay, so what about, you know, like soda pops and things like that? I mean, they're liquid. Are those good for us at all?
Well, I think it's there's the liquid part, but then there's usually a lot of other things that aren't so good for us. So either if it's sugar or artificial sweetener, both don't really add to our health. They usually take away from it.
Okay.
Both of those, these sugar-free and sugar sodas. So you can actually make a soda that's flavored with fruit using just seltzer water.
Oh, sure, because you get kind of the carbonation feel for it. Okay.
Yeah. So this is just some blackberries and a Valencia orange. And you can just pour the water, the bubbly water over it just like that. Or if you want to muddle it a little bit, like you said before, you know, just kind of get in there and squish the fruit around a little.
Jay, you were making drinking water really appetizing.
Good.
For me.
That's the
goal. I can see this is going to be really good.
That's the goal. So throw in a little ice and a little sparkling water, and you have a natural soda.
This is nice because the bubbly effect is really nice.
Yeah, sometimes the carbonation is really refreshing, isn't it?
It is. When I go to the movie theater, I don't want to drink soda because I'd be like 50 pounds since I have to go to several movies a week, you
That's
know,
right.
so I mean,
Yeah.
I would gain a lot of
Yeah,
weight. So I
and-
try not to. So I get the soda water, just the plain soda water. It's like 0 calories.
Sure.
And it's better than nothing. So
Yeah.
do we get to toast this? You know, like,
Absolutely.
all right, let's try this.
Cheers.
Okay, this is
It's,
like
healthy hydration.
berries, orange, seltzer. Oh my gosh, that is like so good. I'm not kidding you.
Isn't that good?
That is a really good substitute for. Now, okay, so if people drink diet soda, is that, you know, does that really keep you from getting heavier from drinking
Well,
soda?
their studies are mixed. There's actually quite a few studies that show the more artificial sweetener you have in your diet, the more you will weigh. So that doesn't
Okay, that
necessarily.
is a trick then, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's-
so you know, it's hard to say if it causes weight gain or maybe there's other things in the diet or your lifestyle that are causing that. But yeah, there's no guarantee that diet soda will help you lose weight.
I've heard that.
They
It's
say
kind of
that.
the antithesis of actually, you know, losing weight when you have the diet soda. So,
Yep.
all right, so water and flavor it up really good, or seltzer water,
Yeah,
it's
or
still
iced tea. These are some of my favorite
light one?
herbal iced teas. I just throw a pitcher of water in the refrigerator and throw some of those bags in the pitcher.
And so that gives you a wonderful tea flavor too. Oh, this is great.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
so yrmc.org, I believe it is.
Yes. Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
and all information and stuff is on there.
Yeah, so if you go to yrmc.org and for Your Healthy Kitchen, you click on Health Connect and then scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see a link to Your Healthy Kitchen.
Great.
And,
And you have
those-
all kinds
all
of
kinds of
great
videos.
tips and, you know, being in the kitchen and being healthy and all that. And I know also there's a, this Saturday, 8:30 Health Expo, 10 to 2, and that's at the Gateway Mall.
That is, and,
All right.
and I'll be there.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you. Rita Carey Rubin, thanks so much for joining us.
Sure,
Great
thank you.
ideas. I think I might be able to get enough water down this summer. All right. All right, don't go away. When we come back,